Medic run for engine and Medic 111, 315 North Finland Avenue.
Over the last 5 to 6 years, it's been a trend here in Central Ohio. Since 2008, we've had a 12% increase in our EMS calls. As business grows within the city, we have a lot of people that work here in Westerville. We're making plans now to address those needs.
I have been here at Mount Carmel St. Anne's for approximately 29 years, served as medical director for 25 years of that. Strokes, heart attacks, and other time-dependent processes. It's a big public health issue these days.
There's more people in the older age group because of the advances in medicine, so we're going to be called upon more to take those folks into the hospital.
Right down the street is one of the Westerville Fire Department stations, and they could get to my office within a half a minute to a minute. It's really a comfort to us physicians. It's like when somebody's like crashing in front of your eyes, it's like you want to get them to the hospital as soon as you can. And minutes in this case could be so crucial between life and death.
The response time is excellent. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of times that they beat us on scene, and they have the scene secured and waiting on us, and then they make sure that our officers are safe.
The big challenge is making things mobile.
We now have heart monitors that we can run what we call 12-lead EKGs. If somebody is having a heart attack or if they have a blockage in one of their vessels, we can identify that in the field and transmit it to the hospital.
And then they can start the ball rolling at the hospital, so by the time you arrive, the team's assembled, ready to treat the issue. Our transport time's 5-10 minutes at the most, so the more information they have before we even get in the vehicle and start rolling, the better off the patient's going to be.
As technology changes, the standard of care changes. The Lucas device, which was given to us by St. Anne's Hospital, has truly been a godsend in medicine.
It's doing effective compressions, recommended American Heart stuff, and there's nothing worse than trying to move somebody that's in arrest through a stairwell or down an elevator.
Back in the day, you're compressing. Studies have shown that as you tire out, your compression become less effective. But emotionally, you don't feel like you're tiring out.
Gaps in CPR really affect outcomes. This device does not allow for any gaps to occur. That thing just keeps pumping away.
Before I came here, Westerville was one of the departments when you talk about cutting-edge technology, sifting through some of the hokey things and the fads. There's the CPAP device, which forms positive pressure to help open your lungs up. They were one of the first people, in, if not the state, the county, to implement this. It's now the standard of care. The idea that they embrace that has improved the way we care for our community.
As a department, we're really good about training. Several times a month we have educators come in to get everybody kind of spun up.
Today we're going to break out into 4 stations. The simulation is high fidelity. These mannequins, they breathe on their own if they're supposed to be breathing. If they're not breathing, then that tells you something. The goal is, instead of just kind of verbalizing what you would do, we want you to actually do it.
And you walk up to this guy and this is what you see.
Sir, are you okay? You get any response at all?
No, he just moans.
Do we have a story from any bystanders?
Yeah, somebody was standing next to him and they said they heard gunshots fired and then he went down.
He's actually breathing.
Is he really? Yeah. Fantastic.
A few years ago, we raised the bar and we only hire people that already have certification as a paramedic. Right now, a medic will go through an entire year of college-level work. They can start on the ground running right away.
Normal day at the firehouse, being on the medic, we usually take our call as soon as we hear those high-low tones. We're out the door as fast as we can. We're lucky enough to have 3 people on the medic, and each person is assigned to a position on the truck. I'm the lucky one today. I get to write the reports. Greg, he's driving the truck, and then Trevor, he's kind of our skills guy. All the gear that we need to take care of the patient, we take in from the get-go. We really don't know until we see the patient firsthand. We obtained a quick set of vital signs on scene. We're following up on the vital signs and we're trying to obtain a thorough medical history. We got to kind of organize it, and it's a jumbled mess most times. Oftentimes it's helpful when the patients have this stuff written down. They can just pull it out of their wallet, out of their purse. Here you go.
EMS arrives, hopefully within 5 minutes is the goal. It sends us an EKG and we can then determine if that person's having a heart attack or not.
If we decide that this is an urgent need to transport, we'll quickly get the patient into the truck and start our interventions.
Laura, since you're having chest pain, we're going to put you on our heart monitor. Trevor over here is going to work on getting an IV access so we can give you some medication.
We initially assess Patient, can you rate your pain 0 to 10? Through our interventions, we can knock that pain down. Patient was at an 8, we knocked him down to a 3 by the time we got to the hospital.
In Westerville Medical 11, we're inbound with a 64-year-old female that does have a prior heart history.
By the time they get here, we will have cleared the cath table. We do a quick blow-by in the emergency department. They go straight to the cath lab.
Disconnect our equipment, transfer the patient to the hospital bed, and the hospital takes over care from there.
Partnership with this hospital, and as care continues to advance, you know, it's a team effort. Beyond just a team of the fire department, it's a community thing.
Yep.
Another side you're going to see the fire departments merge into is EMS prevention. Like the fire prevention work, getting people good education so they take better care of themselves. They might not even need to access 911. We are one of the chief contactors of the public. You know, we're in people's homes every day helping them.